Good morning everybody and welcome to Shanti. Here we are for the opening game of the Open de France, where Esso and Tedelou will be taking on field number 2. For the opening contest of this record-breaking competition, 18 teams have entered the main draw here in France. And here we are with Esso, who will be playing on white, and Tedelou playing on black. My name Andres Ugarte, I'll be your commentator today, and here we are, ready to enter the first game of the tournament. There, the players and one of the officials today, as we mentioned before, Tedelou, the recent winners of the Deauville Gold Cup, even though they play with a different name. And the lineups for today, playing for Esso as a number 1, just arrived from Soto Grande, Ian Galien. Number 2, Will Harper. Number 3, Facu Sola. Number 4, Javier Chulo Guerrero. For Tedelou, playing on black, Isabel Lorenodi, Simon Zabaleta, Juan Gris, and Ramiro. As we mentioned before, they just won the Coupe d'Or in Deauville, playing under the name of Barrier, and now for the second year in a row they have entered the Open de France with the very same team. Officials for today: Peter Wright, there having a word with Ian Galien, and Rafa Silva, joined by Jason Dixon as the third man. So here we are live on Polo Line TV worldwide with the opening day of action of the Open de France. As we mentioned before, 18 teams have entered the main draw, an absolute record here at the Open de France. 18 teams, 16 goals, and will be live from today until the very last day, the final on September the 17th. And everything is getting set to kick off the action. Esso just arrived from Soto Grande after having played the low goal season, where they reached a couple of finals in the silver and in the gold cup, with Ian Galien and Chulo Guerrero, now joined by Will Harper and Facu Sola, who were playing the medium and the high goal in England. So 5 checkers will be played today. Five checkers, 7 minutes plus 30 seconds each period. I wanna take the opportunity to say hi to all the people who is tuning us from around the world to follow the opening day of action of this Open de France, of this French Open here in Chantilly, only half an hour away from Paris. And of course, alongside the contenders will be Talandrakas, the defending champions. Everything is getting set, and now the game is ready to begin. The last indications by the official, and now the game is on. Trying to pick the first ball today was Chulo Guerrero. Here comes Chulo Guerrero, who can hit from a long range. Definitely, he showed us in Soto Grande, also in Argentina. A very interesting youngster. The under the neck approach by William Harper. The ball goes over the back line, and Tedelou will be resuming from the back, with Cousins, Zabaletas playing together again. Ramiro here, wearing the green helmet, ready to resume the play. Ramiro looking for his cousin Juan Gris. Here comes Tedelou's captain Juan Gris Zabaleta. Another approach open to the right hand side over the midfield line. Here comes Juan Gris Zabaleta, the highest rated player for Tedelou today. Nice approach into the danger zone. Another tapping by Juan Gris Zabaleta, looking for the first one today. And Juan Gris Zabaleta scoring an amazing goal. An amazing opening goal of the tournament by Juan Gris. Here again, Juan Gris Zabaleta with the final steps of the play, scoring to make it 1-0 in favor of Tedelou in the beginning of this game. After having received the ball from Ramiro. A great breakaway by Juan Gris, and now he's again with the ball, winning it out of the lineup, linking with Simon, Ramiro's brother. Here comes Simon Zabaleta. Another approach by Tedelou's number 2, linking with Juan Gris Zabaleta. The back shot there to link with Simon, who was coming from a different angle. The under the neck approach on the near side by Simon, but covering the field is now Chulo Guerrero. Nice action there by Chulo. Taking another step, saving the ball, leaving it for Facu Sola, who was very quickly on top of it. Here comes Facu, turning again. Facu is Esso's captain for this game. And now a long approach, looking for Ian Galien. Nice approach there when he was taken by Isabel, and now Juan Gris trying to give some continuity. Ramiro coming from a different angle, and now again Chulo Guerrero. Nice pickup by Javier Guerrero. Starting to take a look at the goals. Nice approach there to link with Facu Sola. Here comes Facu, who is back in Chantilly, I think after 12 years, 12 or 13 years. He won this competition playing for Muru Santos with Alfredo Capella, with Corin in the past. And now he is back. Juan Gris Zabaleta linking with Ramiro. Here comes Ramiro Zabaleta. Challenge there in the back by William Harper, also by Chulo Guerrero. Coming to join him was Simon Zabaleta, a whistle. So now we're gonna take a look again at what just happened. Ramiro leading for Tedelou, the marking there in the back by Chulo Guerrero. The foul call against the white jersey player. And now very quickly, after Juan Gris' goal, we have a penalty in favor of Tedelou, with the chance for them to extend the lead halfway through this check number 1. It's going to be a penalty for a hit from 60 yards. So here we are with Juan Gris Zabaleta. With the chance of extending the lead, this penalty from 60 yards in favor of Tedelou. Here comes Juan Gris Zabaleta, the approach at goal, open to the left hand side, and Essso will be resuming from the back. Chulo Guerrero now to the right hand side, very quickly linking with Facu Sola. Here comes Facundo Sola, who will be joining La H2 for the Argentine season. The approach by Chulo Guerrero, looking for Facu, who was coming from a different angle. Also joining the play was Ramiro Zabaleta. Very well taken by Ramiro, trying to turn there. The marking by Facundo Sola. A whistle when Ramiro was trying to turn. Very well covered there by Ramiro Zabaleta. Here we're gonna take a look again. Look, and Facu Sola hooking him on the other side, trying to stop Ramiro. He ended up committing a foul. So now a new penalty attempt in favor of Tedelou, following the previous one taken by Juan Gris. Now he will have a new one, and the chance for them to extend the lead. Here comes Juan Gris Zabaleta, looking for his second goal today. Here comes Juan Gris Zabaleta. Nice hit there by Juan Gris to extend the lead in favor of Tedelou, to make it 2-0 in the opening checker of the game. He couldn't score the previous one, but he did score in this one on his second attempt. And now it's 2-0 for Tedelou. They have a very good performance last year. They were really close to make it through to the following stage. And now they are betting for a new opportunity in the Open de France. A whistle after the throw-in. Let's take a look at what just happened. Here we are with Facundo Sola covering the ball. He was a little bit crossed on that line. Simon Zabaleta, he ended up committing a foul. And now Esso will have the chance to close the gap. Placing the ball now is Chulo Guerrero. The chance for Esso's number 4 to close the gap. Here we are with Javier Chulo Guerrero and the chance to close the gap. It's going to be Facu Sola at the end. Here we are with Facu Sola and the chance for Esso. Facundo Sola from 40 yards, hitting and scoring. Facu Sola following this penalty 3. First goal for Esso. This Open de France. And now the game is on again. Ramiro Zabaleta and Chulo Guerrero head to head. Nicely taken there by Chulo. Nice ride-off over Ramiro Zabaleta, but then a good defense by Simon. And now again, Will Harper. Here comes William Harper. Setting the pace for Esso. The ball passing by, and now Facu Sola picking it. Giving some continuity there. Great assist. Tuning with Chulo Guerrero. Here comes Chulo to set the equalizer. And Javier Chulo Guerrero scoring to make it 2-all. In the final moments of check number 1, nice teamwork there by Esso from William to Facu Sola from Facu. A great assist. Tuning with Chulo. Chulo and his first one today. And now it's 2-all between Esso and Tedelou. And now back to the center to resume the play. The game is now on. Trying to pick it up was Will Harper, also challenged there by Simon Zabaleta in the turning. Chulo Guerrero. Long approach, tooling with Facu Sola. Nice pickup by Facu head to head against Ramiro Zabaleta, entering the danger zone. Here comes Facu to give the lead to Esso. The open shot by Facundo Sola. The ball goes wide to the left hand side, but nice opportunity taken by Esso, getting really close to score when we are getting close to the end of check number 1. 7 minutes until the first bell, then of course 30 more seconds or until the game stops. Now resuming from the back, Juan Gris Zabaleta to the left, linking with Ramiro, changing the formula from Juan Gris to Ramiro. In this one, Ramiro Zabaleta making more space there. Nice angle by Ramiro. Now he's being taken by Will Harper. Long approach by Ramiro Zabaleta, looking for Juan Gris, putting some pressure on Chulo Guerrero, who was covering the field. Nice turning there by Chulo, taking care of the ball. Another defender passing by. Here comes Javier Guerrero, trying to take advantage of the last play of check number 1. The approach there, the ball passing by. Looking for Facundo Sola, covering the field was Juan Gris Zabaleta. Nice back shot there. It was Isabel Lorenodi, then William Harper, and the whistle that will end the checker because we listen to the bell. There we see Isabel, the back shot there entering the play was also Ramiro when William Harper was approaching the play. And this will end jack number 1 here at field number 2 in Chantilly in the opening game of the competition. Esso and Tedelou are tied in 2. We'll be back shortly with jack number 2.
La passion. La compétence. L'exclusivité. Le choix dans chaque détail. Le goût des dépassements des soi, du challenge. L'attrait pour la compétition, dans ce qu'elle a de plus noble. L'esprit d'équipe pour atteindre un objectif commun. Autant de valeurs que Engelfögers partage avec l'univers du polo. Et autant de valeurs que nos conseillers Engelfögers défendent chaque jour sur leur terrain d'expertise. Être à votre écoute, vous accompagner et vous satisfaire, c'est notre challenge en chaque instant.
So we're back here at field number 2 in Chantilly. Esso and Tedelou are tied in 2 in this opening game of the 2023 Open de France, celebrating 23 editions of their flagship tournament. 18 teams have entered the main draw, and we're gonna take a look at the way Jacker number 1 came to an end. Here we're going to see Ian Galien, then William Harper entering the play when Ramiro was crossing from board to board, and I understand that now the officials were communicating the call and everything now is getting set to get check number 2 underway. There we are with the officials giving out an explanation about their call. There we see Peter Wright from the HPA. Then we also have Rafa Silva from the AAP. And there's going to be a penalty from the spot in favor of Tedelou to resume the play. Very tight in this beginning. 2 goals apiece. And now Ramiro Zabaleta resuming the play. Challenge there by William Harper. Very confident Ramiro there to link with Juan Gris, but it was very well read and taken by Will Harper, changing the line there with that amazing backshot, putting some pressure over Simon Zabaleta, trying to pick it up. Then also Ramiro, and at the end it's going to be Facu Sola, the highest rated player. Here comes Facu, trying to make a breakaway. Nice angle by Facundo Sola, trying to hit that goal. The ball passing by, and it ended up going wide to the right hand side. Nice individual action by Facundo Sola, getting really close to score. We're going to take a look again at that one. Facu looking for the net, and the ball ended up going wide to the right. And now resuming the play very quickly. Tedelou, Simon Zabaleta head to head against Chulo Guerrero. Simon again, then marking by Chulo. And now here we're going to go with Juan Gris Zabaleta, who was entering the play on the near side, but Facu Sola claiming that he had the right of way to play that ball. Here again, there, Facu coming from behind, raising his arm, claiming that he had the right of playing that ball, and he ended up taking that foul in favor of Esso. And now it's going to be from the spot in favor of the white jersey team, Esso. Here we are with Chulo Guerrero, Javier Guerrero. The ball passing by Chulo Guerrero, linking with Facundo Sola, who was standing as a number 3. Nice marking by Juan Gris Zabaleta, who wants to take it to the other end. Nice counter-attacking opportunity for Tedelou over the midfield line. Open to the left-hand side, another approach by Juan Gris Zabaleta, entering the danger zone, trying to give the lead back to his team. The ball stays in behind, and now Facu Sola picking it up very quickly. Nice recovery there by Facu. And now taking the game to the other end. Here comes Facundo Sola. Another tapping. Challenge there by Juan Gris. Long approach by Facu Sola, looking for William Harper, who was standing up front. The marking by Simon. Also entering the play was Chulo Guerrero, and then Will Harper with the under the neck approach, looking for Chulo. And again, Ramiro Zabaleta with a nice tail shot there to take the danger away. Getting there first is going to be Facu. But at the end, it was Juan Gris, again with Facundo Sola. Nice turning there by that one. Nice action by Facu Sola. Setting the pace now for Esso. Another tapping by Facundo. The marking by Simon Zabaleta, who ended up taking it for Tedelou. The marking again. The pressure remains by Esso. And now Ramiro. Ramiro Zabaleta leading his team from the back. And now the marking by Facu Sola, who wants to change the angle. Nice individual action by Facundo Sola. Nice angle to enter the danger zone. The marking by Juan Gris Zabaleta. The ball stays in behind, and now it's going to be Ramiro again, saving the day for Tedelou. Simon completing the move, coming from behind. The long approach there to link with Isabel Lorenodi, who was standing up front. Here comes Isabel. And she couldn't take it at the end. And now on the second play is going to be Chulo. Chulo Guerrero, eyes up. Thinking about the next move for his team. Chulo Guerrero leaving it for Facu Sola, who was coming from behind. But firstly, it was Juan Gris Zabaleta. Unfortunately for him, he changed the line a little bit, and very quickly Facu Sola was on top of it. He ended up committing a foul. Here we're going to see it again. Here, look. Facu Sola picking the line. Juan Gris committing the foul. The whistle. So let's wait to see what's the decision by the umpires. People there enjoying the day. There we are with Manu Plaza, for instance, who will be playing for Jolly Roger, another of the teams who just came from Soto Grande after having played a medium goal. And here we are with Chulo Guerrero and Facu Sola. And at the end, the chance for Esso to take the lead for the first time today. And it's going to be Facu. Facundo Sola looking for his second one today. He already scored from 40 yards. Another opportunity now on this penalty 3. Facu Sola, and the ball goes wide to the left hand side. So Tedelou will be resuming from the back. And Juan Gris again will be on top of it. The beginning of the game, it was more Ramiro resuming from the back, Juan Gris receiving as number 3, and now they have changed. And here we are with Simon Zabaleta. Coming from behind to help him was Simon. And now Chulo Guerrero. The open back shot there by Chulo. Looking for Facundo Sola. Juan Gris again trying to make a move. But Will Harper was very quickly on top of it. Unfortunately, I think there was an unfortunate bounce on the ground. Let's see. Because Juan Gris Zabaleta reaches the ball perfectly. But then on that turn he ended up committing a foul. So now Esso will be having a new opportunity to take the lead following the chance they just had from 40 yards. They have a new one. Facu Sola not comfortable with the previous ball. He asked for a new one. Here comes Facu Sola to take it, to give the lead to Essso from 30 yards. Penalty to Facundo Sola scoring. And now, for the first time today, Essso is on the lead in this game, 3-2 against Tedelou. While we take a look again at what Facu Sola just did, he scored. And now Essso is on the lead by 1, 3-2 over Tedelou, halfway through check number 2 of a total of 5 that will be played today. A whistle now. The time is out. The players lining up for the throw-in, and there goes the ball. Trying to pick it up was Chulo Guerrero. Also, Juan Gris Zabaleta giving some continuity. The passing there. I'm not sure if they just called that there was a hit on the horse. Let's see. Juan Gris picking it up properly, and I cannot think now in this moment of another foul. So I think indeed it was that. A hit on a horse. At least I didn't get to see another foul. And we are playing here under HPA rules. So hit on the horse, it's one of the fouls that could be called. And it's going to be a penalty from the spot in favor of white. And it's going to be Chulo Guerrero on top of it. Chulo Guerrero resuming the play. Long approach by Esso's number 4. Looking for Facundo Sola. What a way of bringing down that ball. I think it was William Harper actually. And the whistle. Wow, what a move by William Harper. Let's take a look again. Wow, what a way of bringing that ball down and then setting a new line and receiving a foul. And this leads to this penalty in favor of Esso, and the chance for them for taking a 2-goal lead in this game. Facu Sola getting ready to take it. Another penalty too from 30 yards. He just scored on the other end. And now looking for a new one. Facu. Facu Sola from 30 yards. Hitting and scoring to make it 4-2. In favor of Esso. 3 goals by Facu. The other one was scored by Javier Guerrero, by Chulo Guerrero. And now back to the center to resume the play. With a lot to go yet here in this check number 2. And the game is on. Picking it up there in the front part of the lineup was Juan Gris Zabaleta, setting the pace for Tedelou. Nice passing, looking for Simon. Stopped and blocked in the way, and now Ramiro. With the pickup from the boards to the center. Taking care of the ball, linking with Juan Gris. Here comes Juan Gris Zabaleta. Juan Gris Zabaleta back to his cousin. Ramiro from a long distance, hitting at goal. The ball passing by, and Ramiro Zabaleta scoring his first one today to close the gap. Ramiro. And a very nice goal again. Here. From around 60 yards away. Ramiro scores. And now it's 4-3. And now back to the center to resume the play. Chulo. On the near side it was William Harper. Again Will, but very quickly. I don't know if it was Ramiro Simon who picked the line before when Will changed it here. On the near side. There. Ramiro very quickly on top of the line. And now it's going to be a penalty from the spot in favor of Tedelou. And Ramiro Zabaleta gets ready to resume the play. Ramiro Zabaleta there. Challenged by William Harper. And now to the left hand side to link with Juan Gris. Here comes Juan Gris Zabaleta, Tedelou's captain today. Leaving it back to his cousin, Ramiro. Here comes Ramiro Zabaleta. Taking care of the ball, linking again with Juan Gris. Nice action by Juan Gris Zabaleta. Taking the ball for Tedelou, trying to set the way in attack. And now to the other end here, Ian Gallian. Nice pickup by Ian. Here comes Esso's number one over the midfield line. Another approach, try to take it all the way into the danger zone to score his first one today. Now on the near side, nice angle there, but coming really quickly to pick it up was Juan Gris Zabaleta. Nice pickup by Juan Gris. Here he comes. Getting close to the end of the checker when we listen to the first bell. Here again on the turning, William Harper trying to attack and take the ball into the danger zone. Coming again, it was Facusola, marked by Ramiro Zabaleta, and this is the end of checker number 2. Let's take a look again at what just happened. William Harper, then Facusola entering the play very well. And there, well, I believe they ended up calling a foul against Ramiro Zabaleta by the way he was crossed. So Essso is on the lead 4-3 over Tedelou. In a short while, we'll be back with checker number 3. So here we are back in Shanti, ready to enter checker number 3 with Essso on the lead, 4-3 over Tedelou. There we are with Facusola, and we're gonna take a look at what happened at the end of checker number 2. Facusola entering the play very well, then Ramiro crossing a little bit over that line to take that back shot on the near side. There's gonna be a penalty. So let's see when we listen to the bell to get checker number 3 on the way in this opening game of the Open de France. Thibaut Guillemont there showing us his back. And there's going to be a penalty from the spot. Penalty 2 in favor of Essso to extend the lead. Waiting for a couple of players to join to get the checker underway. Edward Pan there and Manu Plaza getting ready. Also for this open the France, and here we are with Facu Sola and this penalty from the spot to extend the lead in favor of Essso. To regain that 2-goal lead they managed to take during jacket number 2. Facu Sola hitting and scoring an undefending penalty. Four goals today by Facu. 5-3 now in favor of Essso. Now back to the center to resume the play before reaching the halftime. A total of 5 checkers will be played today. And the game is now on. Trying to pick it up. Facu Sola in the back of the lineup. Finally taken by Chulo Guerrero. Nice opportunity now for Essso after having won the ball in the throw-in. And now Will Harper from the near side to the offside. Nice action by William Harper. Entering the danger zone. Nice action. Nice individual action by William Harper. Hitting at goal. And the ball goes wide to the right-hand side. Nice breakaway there by Will Harper. Getting really close to score, but still Tedelou will be resuming from the back, and now Ramiro Zabaleta taking his time under pressure there by Will Harper. Ramiro linking with Juan Gris, very quickly picking the line, and now the ball. Here comes Juan Martin Zabaleta Jr., son of Juan Martin, winner of the Argentine Open back in the 80s. And now, following that pickup by Will Harper, nice opportunity, nice rematch for Will Harper to score in this one, and the under the neck approach by Will Harper to score for Essso to extend the lead in favor of the white jersey team. First goal today by William Harper. Will Harper there again, the under the neck approach, a strong shot by Will. And now it's 6-3. By Essso. Nice comeback in this first half by Ian Gallien's team. Now back to the center to resume the play. The ball passing by there in the middle of the throw-in. Picked now by Chulo, who was coming from behind. And now Juan Gris Zabaleta. The opportunity was chasing behind. Facu Sola trying to take the game towards the other end, but very quickly Ramiro Zabaleta was on top of that line. There we go. Ramiro picking the line. Facu Sola trying to change the angle. And I think he was claiming that he was going towards the boards. I mean, the one with the line. But at the end, it's going to be a penalty in favor of Tedelou. It's going to be from 60 yards. A penalty 4. While Will Harper is getting some fresh legs for the remaining minutes of check number 3. Here we are with Juan Gris Zabaleta placing the ball, and this penalty 4 opportunity. So here comes Juan Gris to take it. Juan Gris Zabaleta from 60 yards, and Juan Gris scoring a very important goal in a very important moment of the game for Tedelou. Trying to cut the momentum by Essso. And now back to the center to resume the game. 3 goals today by Juan Gris. And now the game is on. Simon Zabaleta with the approach to link with his cousin. Here comes Juan Gris Zabaleta. Nice approach by Juan Gris. Here comes Juan Gris trying to pick it up. Also Simon Zabaleta entering the danger zone. Here comes Simon trying to hit at goal. The ball hit the post, goes wide, but there was a whistle. So let's see what happened here when Simon here Simon enters the play. And already in the previous play, Juan Gris Zabaleta was claiming there was a foul, but it was in attack, the foul. So it's going to be a penalty from the spot in favor of Essso. And now Chulo Guerrero gets ready to resume. Long approach by Chulo, looking for Facu Sola, who was already starting his run from before. Nice approach by Facu Sola. What a quick play by Essso. Facu entering the danger zone, open to the left-hand side. The approach at goal. The ball hit the post, and it's in. And I think the ball went in. We're going to be confirming this soon. From my perspective, the ball hit the post, and it went in by Facundo Sola to extend the lead. What a play by Essso very quickly. By the way, Chulo Guerrero resumed the play, and then the run by Facundo Sola, and in a couple of tap-ins he ended up scoring to extend the lead again in favor of Essso. 5 goals today by Facundo Sola. Now back to the center. Ramiro Zabaleta looking for Juan Gris. Then marking by Will Harper. Also entering the play was Ramiro again. Now Chulo Guerrero claiming that he has the right of way in that play. Here again Juan Gris Zabaleta entering the play, but Chulo was claiming and insists that he entered and he picked the line before. So again, it's going to be a penalty from the spot in favor of Essso. Good performance so far by Chulo Guerrero. Chulo. Challenge there by Simon Zabaleta, very quickly on top of it. Again, Chulo Guerrero taking care of the ball. The marking by Juan Gris Zabaleta. Nice breakaway by Chulo Guerrero. But then Simon Zabaleta managed to take an amazing backshot to assist Juan Gris Zabaleta. Here comes Juan Gris, another tapping the approach at goal by Juan Gris Zabaleta to score and to keep Tedelou inside this game to make it 7-5. We're going to take a look again at that one. A great backshot by Simon Zabaleta, and then Juan Gris taking the ball all the way to score. And now it's 7-5. Back to the center to resume the play. Simon Zabaleta there turning. Nice action by Simon Zabaleta. There was a whistle. I didn't get to see what happened. If there was a word from one of the players to the officials or what. Because look, nice breakaway by Simon, and then a whistle, which there. I think there was a technical foul, I believe. Because let's see. I didn't get to see no foul, so something else happened in that formation. So there's going to be a penalty in favor of Tedelou. The chance for them to close the gap again. Juan Gris Zabaleta here on screen to take it. Penalty 3 from 40 yards. Juan Gris Zabaleta hitting and scoring to close the gap in favor of Tedelou. Juan Gris Zabaleta there scoring for the 5th time today. Now the game is 7-6 when we're entering the final moments of the first half here. Trying to pick it up there in the lineup was Ramiro Zabaleta, putting some pressure on Chulo Guerrero, who's gonna get there first. Nice open back shot by Chulo. And now Simon bringing the ball back in, following that back shot on the near side. Now Chulo, nice action by Javier Guerrero. Chulo taking his time, very close to him is Facundo Sola, nice linking. Here comes Facu Sola. Juan Gris with the pickup, nice action there by Juan Gris. Turning there, nice approach again by Juan Gris Zabaleta. Trying to set the pace for his team, leaving it for Simon. Here comes Simon. Another approach by Tedelou, number 2, the under the neck approach, looking for Juan Gris Zabaleta. The ball stays a little bit short, and on the second attempt, Isabel trying to pick it up, and then Facu Sola playing towards the boards, and now again Simon taking care of one of the last balls of check number 3. Simon, nice breakaway by Simon Zabaleta, now on the near side, changing a little bit the line there, but the ball was very well taken at the end by Chulo Guerrero when we listen to the first bell. Again Simon, and now Guerrero already playing on injury time. Facundo Sola leading from the back, the top scorer for Essso today, 5 goals by Facundo Sola. And now William Harper linking with Javier Guerrero, and now changing the angle was Simon Zabaleta. When Ramiro was about to pick it up, comes the final bell of check number 3 here at field number 2 at the Polo Club du Domaine de Chantilly in the opening game of the 2023 Open de France. Tedelou and Essso are playing. In a while we'll be back with this second half.
Unbelievable. I've never been here before. Love it. Such a great atmosphere, so friendly.
What Pierre is doing here with the Polo Club Start is just phenomenal.
Good organization, so it's good polo.
So here we are back at the Polo Club Domaine de Chantilly, ready to enter the second half. Tedelou only one goal behind in the score. There we go, with the checker by checker progression, 2-all after the first one, 4-3 in favor of Esso after the second, and into checker number 4, 7-6 in favor of the white jersey team. This man on screen, Ramiro Zabaleta, who just arrived from Deauville after having won the Deauville Gold Cup, the Coupe d'Or, with the very same team. The only thing that changed was the name of the team. They played under the name Barrier. And here they are, Tedelou, with the very same players entering the Open de France for the second year in a row, with the three Zabaletas and Isabel Lorenodi. Ramiro, who scored one goal during the first half in favor of Tedelou. And now, little by little, we're entering the second half of the opening game of the Open de France. Thibaut Guillemont there on screen. The people stomping some debuts and some numbers of the first half. Field goals 3 apiece, throw-ins 1, 7 apiece. Very tight. Full committed 5 and 9. Penalties 4 out of 5, 3 out of 4. No safeties, no yellow cards. So far. There we are with Segundo Amadori. I'm trying to find out who else is around there. So now everything is set for the second half to kick off. The check number 3 came to an end on the second bell, so there's going to be a throw-in to resume the play. We're live on Polo 9 TV worldwide with this Open de France. Of course, a couple of games to follow after this one. Benja Urquiza, they're part of the Brittany Polo team. For the second year in a row, also Brittany with Jean-François Decaux, Diego Cabana and Benja Urquiza. So also today, live on Polo Line TV, 3 p.m. local time in France, Talandracas against Joquemole, 5 p.m. Emblor against Los Dragones Rouge. Both matches will be live on Polo Line TV, so stay tuned. And here we are with the second half. Facu Sola trying to cover it. It was Chulo Guerrero, sorry. The marking by Juan Gris Zabaleta. Nice write-off also by Simon on Facu Sola. Here comes Juan Gris Zabaleta when he was trying to make a move. And very quickly into this first checker. We listen to the first bell. To the first whistle. Here again. Juan Gris taking care of the ball. Facu Sola committing a foul. Now there's going to be a penalty in favor of Tedelou. So Juan Gris Zabaleta and the chance of setting the equalizer here. From 60 yards. And the chance for the black jersey team. Juan Gris Zabaleta, he couldn't take it properly for sure. Stopped and blocked in the way by Facundo Sola. The marking by Simon and now Chulo Guerrero. Head to head, Ramiro Zabaleta trying to cover Facundo Sola. Also entering the play was William Harper. Now Ramiro. Ramiro on the turning when Facu Sola was claiming that he had the right of playing that ball, and Ramiro was making a late turning. Let's take a look again. Ramiro here. And even before he was turning, Facu Sola was already taking that move, and he ended up taking this penalty in favor of Esso, and now the chance for the white jersey team to take a 2-goal lead in the beginning of check number 4. So now there's going to be a penalty from 60 yards in favor of Esso. Here comes Facu Sola with the chance of taking a 2-goal lead. Facundo Sola hitting and scoring for Esso to extend the lead. On the first attempt he had from 60 yards, he scored it. Here again from a different angle, just from behind. Facu Sola, a center hit, and the goal by Esso's number 3. Total of 6 goals today by Facundo Sola. And now back to the center to resume the play during the second half. The throw-ins on this side of the field. Ramiro now leading the pace for Tedelou, and now Juan Gris Zabaleta, nice entering there, nice action by Juan Gris coming from behind. Was Simon Zabaleta, another pick up, but the ball stays in behind, and here is going to be William Harper, but there was a whistle when Facu Sola was also reaching out for the ball. We're gonna take a look at that one. Look, Simon, Facu Sola already positioning himself to pick it up, and Juan Gris was a little bit crossed over that line. He ended up committing a foul, and it's going to be from the spot in favor of white. And Javier Guerrero getting ready to resume the play. A long approach, looking for William Harper, who was standing up front and marking by Ramiro Zabaleta. Changing the angle here, and now Juan Gris Zabaleta leading the play for Tedelou, the marking by Facu Sola. We have seen already in this checker these two very, very joined, one and the other, Facu Sola and Juan Gris Zabaleta, both number 3, taking one another. And in this one there was a whistle. Let's see what's the decision by the umpires. Well, we see Facu Sola here on screen, following a great medium goal season in England, playing for Ojo Caliente with Ana Escobedo. Also, they reached the final of the Prince of Wales Championship in guards. And now Juan Gris Zabaleta with the opportunity of closing the gap. Rufino Benzadón, they're one of the title holders. Benja Urquiza, Dieguito Cabana. And the opportunity now, back to the game with Juan Gris, and the chance of closing the gap. Penalty to Juan Gris Zabaleta, hitting and scoring for Tedelou, closing the gap, I insist. Also 6 goals today scored by Juan Gris, the same amount of goals as Facu Sola. And now it's 8-7. Anybody's game definitely here at field number 2 in Shanti. 3 p.m. We'll be live also with Talandracas and Choquemole. Chulo Guerrero in the back of the lineup, putting some pressure over Juan Gris Zabaleta, who's gonna get there first. Nice head-to-head between Chulo and Juan Gris, who ended up taking a very good backshot, linking with Ramiro Zabaleta. Coming from behind was Facundo Sola. No, Will Harper. Claiming that he had the right of way on that one. Here again. Juan Gris, the back shot. And in the turning look, William Harper very quickly picking the line. And getting that penalty attempt in favor of Esso. And the chance again for them to take a 2-goal lead. Tedelou there enjoying the game as well. Part of Eternal J. Early this year they won the Nations Cup. Now with Julian Ren they are joined by Guillermo Terrera and of course Jean-Claude Legrand, the captain of the team. Louis Jarish. And here comes Facundo Sola with the opportunity for Esso. Facu Sola from 40 yards, the penalty 3 taken and scored by Facundo Sola to make it 9-7. Seven goals today by Facundo. I was taking a look at the stats on penalties so far. 6 out of 7. Only he missed a 40. The other ones, they were all scored by Facundo. And now Simon Zabaleta looking for Juan Gris, stopped in the way, and now Will Harper really quickly picking it up, turning there, marked by William Harper and Ramiro now. Cover in the field, here comes Ramiro Zabaleta. Riding Facu Sola off the play was his brother Simon. Now again Ramiro taking his time, leading from the back, another approach, then marking by Facundo, who also turned really quickly, and here comes Facundo Sola ready to take it all the way to the other end. Another approach by Essos number 3. Facundo Sola entering the danger zone, hitting and scoring in favor of Esso. What a way of turning there. Facu Sola to add one more for Esso here. The last stages of the play, but maybe the best part was when Facundo Sola picked the ball and turned really fast on this one. And now the game is on. Some of the players were changing, and now Facundo Sola with the opportunity, challenged by Simon Zabaleta, the long approach looking for Javier Guerrero, the ball passing by, it's going to be Ramiro Zabaleta. Also, when he was being challenged by Chulo Guerrero, also coming from a different angle was Simon Zabaleta, claiming that he had the right of play. Let's see. Chulo and Ramiro, also Simon coming in, and the whistle. And there's going to be a penalty from the spot in favor of Tedelou. Juan Gris Zabaleta looking for Isabel, but the ball ended up going over the boards, and there's going to be a possession in favor of Essso. And Chulo Guerrero gets ready to resume the play. Here we are with Javier Guerrero. Long approach by Chulo. The ball passing by, looking for Facundo Sola. No, William Harper, who was standing up front. And now it's going to be Simon. The pickup by Simon Zabaleta. Nice approach by Simon, looking for Isabel, who was standing up front. Here comes Isabel Lorenodi. The ball goes a little bit wide to the right-hand side, but there was a whistle that stops the game. Let's see. The approach by Simon. And, well, actually I didn't get to see what happened. So let's wait for the decision by the officials. Here we are with the top scorer of the game, Facundo Sola, playing an amazing false checker on that grey one. And it's going to be a penalty from the spot in favor of Essso. Chulo Guerrero towards the right hand side looking for Facundo Sola. Here comes Facu head to head against Ramiro Zabaleta with a good impact also with this horse. And now on the turning, Simon. Nice tapping to link with Juan Gris Zabaleta. Here comes Juan Gris leading the way for Tedelou. And now looking for Ramiro Zabaleta. Nice pickup by Ramiro when he was challenged by Will Harper. And very quickly also now, the one who picked the line was Juan Gris Zabaleta. When William Harper was trying to pick it up. Here, let's see. William and Ramiro. The ball stays in behind. Look. Ramiro Zabaleta, and unfortunately for Will Harper, he ended up crossing from one side of the line to the other. Here again, William Harper and then Juan Gris coming from behind, claiming that he had the right of playing that ball. And now the opportunity for Juan Gris to close the gap through this penalty 2 from 30 yards. Juan Gris Zabaleta hitting and scoring. Some doubts there. But they are going back to the center of the field following that penalty taken by Juan Gris. The goal by Juan Gris Zabaleta. And of course, saying hi to all the people who is tuning us from Wellington in the US, from Abuja in Nigeria, from Pakistan, here in France, in Argentina, everywhere. We'll be live from Chantilly with every single game of the Open de France. Ramiro Zabaleta trying to pick it up, but Facu Sola picked the line before. Gonna take a look again at this one. Simon, the back shot. Look, Facu Sola turning really quickly, and Ramiro committing a foul, and it's gonna be from the spot in favor of white, in favor of Essso. Chulo Guerrero here to resume the play. 10-8 in favor of Essso in this opening game of the 2023 Open de France. Javier Guerrero with the ball passing by, stopped in the way and deflected by Simon Zabaleta. Also reaching out for it was Facundo Sola. Covering was Simon Zabaleta. Entering the play was Ian Galien. And at the end, Ramiro Zabaleta. Nice pickup by Tedelou's number 4. Trying to take the game towards the other end. The approach by Ramiro now picked in the way by William Harper. Now Facu Sola. The ball stays in behind. It turned a little bit. And here comes Will Harper. Ready to pick it up again was Juan Gris Zabaleta. Coming from a different angle was Facundo Sola, who's been really active in terms of getting fouls in favor of his team. Look. So there's going to be a penalty in favor of Essso following that play. Facundo Sola. We're going to take a look very quickly of what just happened. Will Harper and then Facu Sola on that line. And here comes Facu from 30 yards to extend the lead. And Facundo Sola scores one more for Essso, and now they are in the lead 11 goals to 8 in this beginning of the match. Back to the center to resume the play. Let's see if we have time enough for one more play or this will end the checker. There we go, the final bell of checker number 4 here in Chantilly at field number 2. Essso is on the lead, on a great lead, 11-8 over Tedelou. Will be back shortly from Chantilly with checker number 5.
Pourquoi 8 hommes sur 10 préfèrent le déodorant Men Expert Carbon Protect? Avec 3 fois plus d'actifs antitranspirants, il combat odeur, humidité, bactéries, traces et il sèche en un clin d'œil. Pour 48 heures de protection. Carbon Protect de L'Oréal Men Expert. Vous le valez bien.
Form is emptiness, and emptiness is form. Form is nothing other than emptiness, and emptiness is also nothing other than form.
So here we are back in Chantilly, ready to enter checker number 5, the checker by checker progression 2-all, 4-3, 7-6, 11-8, a great checker by the men in white. And the game is on. Ian Allen trying to win it, then Facundo Sola on the near side trying to link with Will Harper, who was standing up front. A great backshot there by Simon Zabaleta. Now Juan Gris with the pickup. Here comes Juan Gris, open to the left hand side, challenged by Javier Guerrero. Nice angle there by Juan Gris. Zabaleta coming from behind was his cousin. Here comes Ramiro entering the danger zone. A great opportunity now for Tedelou, the marking there, the ball going wide, and then Juan Gris trying to bring the ball back in, and the ball goes over the back line, and Essso will be resuming from the back. A good marking there by William Harper. Then Juan Gris trying to bring the ball back in. Chulo Guerrero resuming the play, and now Facundo Sola coming to pick it up was Juan Gris. When he was approached there by Will Harper, there was a whistle. So let's see what happened. Here again, Juan Gris claiming that he received the foul. And that's going to be a penalty 4 in favor of Tedelou. Penalty for number 6. For Juan Gris Zabaleta, he scored 3. And here he comes, looking for closing the gap. Juan Gris Zabaleta, strong hit and very accurate as well. The Essso players claiming that the ball went wide, but the players and the officials are going back to the center, so this means that Juan Gris Zabaleta closes the gap. We are 11-9. And now back to the center to resume the play. Ramiro Zabaleta with the approach taken there by Chulo Guerrero, who's gonna get the ball first. The open back shot to link with Facundo Sola, who was already turning the approach now by Facu. Here comes Esso's number 3 over the midfield line, taken there by Simon. And now Juan Gris Zabaleta on top of the ball. Here comes Juan Gris. Turning, challenge there by Facundo Sola. Juan Gris leaving it for his cousin, and now Ramiro towards the left hand side. The approach there, turning with his brother. Nice bond in between Ramiro and Simon. Simon back to Ramiro Zabaleta. Here comes Ramiro. Nice entrance there. Trying to take it all the way into the danger zone. Juan Gris also trying to pick it up. Approached by Facundo Sola, who ended up taking it for Essso. And now he starts to do change towards the other end. And now William Harper. No, Ian Gallian. The back shot there. Juan Gris playing from board to board. Another approach. The ball stays in behind, giving some continuity from the back. Was William Harper. And now Ian Gallian challenged and taken by Ramiro Zabaleta. Here comes Ramiro. Giving some continuity there. The marking by Simon, and then entering the play is gonna be Chulo Guerrero. The final back shot. The final open back shot by Juan Gris, and now back to Simon. Here comes Simon Zabaleta. On the marking was Facundo Sola, changing the angle there on the near side. Now again Simon. Simon Zabaleta, a strong pressure now by Essso, and now Chulo Guerrero on top of Simon. Here comes Simon Zabaleta, taking care of the ball, the under the neck approach to take the danger away and put some pressure on Facundo Sola. Facu, another tapping, nice action by Esso's number 3. Facu Sola giving some continuity there, the approach, looking for Ian Gallian, who was standing up front, but getting there first was Simon Zabaleta. Simon. There was a whistle. Let's take a look again at what just happened. I mean, Facu Sola was claiming that there was a foul, and so was Juan Gris. So let's see. Here we are with Juan Gris Zabaleta, Tedelou's captain. 8 goals today by Juan Gris Zabaleta, who played the Argentine Open for the first time in 2016, and afterwards he continued playing it with different teams: La Irenita, Alegría Irenita, La Ensenada. Juan Gris back in the saddle. There he goes to resume the play. Half a checker remaining here, unless the game is tied, of course. And as we mentioned before, we'll be live with the second game of the day. That will be at 3 p.m. local time in France. We're going to be with defending champions Talandrakas and Choquemole. And then closing day 1 at 5 p.m. local time in France, Emlor against Los Dragones Rouge. Some explanations there by one of the officials today on the players. The sun starting to come out after this foggy morning. And there's gonna be a throw-in from the center to the boards, to the closest board where the time was stopped. There was kind of a drop ball, but the game is now on. Juan Gris Zabaleta towards the right hand side, looking for Simon, and now Ramiro. The pickup by Ramiro Zabaleta. Here he comes, open to the right hand side. Ramiro Zabaleta, challenged there by Chulo Guerrero, taking care of the ball, a very important one. They are losing by 2. Great marking by Chulo now, turning the play towards the other end. Simon, and now Juan Gris ready to pick it up. The marking by Facundo Sola, the whistle, and a good opportunity now for Tedelou. A great turning there by Juan Gris Zabaleta to get a very good positioning towards the other end there. The final stages of the play, the foul call against Facu Sola. So now Tedelou with the chance of again closing the gap to stay only 1 goal behind in the score. But since check number 2, when Esso managed to make a comeback, they were always on the lead. They always managed to remain on the lead regardless of what Tedelou was doing. But still a lot to go, and here comes Juan Gris Zabaleta from 30 yards with the chance of closing the gap. I insist. Juan Gris Zabaleta hitting and scoring to make it 11-10. Nine goals today by Juan Gris, the same amount of goals scored by Facundo Sola. And now the game is on. 2 minutes and a half remaining in this game. Simon winning it for Tedelou, trying to link with his brother who was coming from behind. The entrance by Ramiro Zabaleta. Also entering the play was Juan Gris Zabaleta, who was very well taken by William Harper. And now Chulo Guerrero with the back shot, trying to change the angle here. And it's going to be Simon with the under the neck approach, trying to take it all the way to the other end. The marking by William Harper. Also Juan Gris entering the action. But at the end it was Chulo Guerrero taking the danger away. And now the opportunity for Esso. Ian Galien, the approach by Esso's number 1, trying to take it all the way. The marking by Simon Zabaleta, who was very quickly on top of it. Here comes Simon, whom, if I'm not mistaken, last year he played as a number 4 for Tedelou. Now it's more playing as a number... Sorry. Last year he played more as a back. Now he's playing more as a number 2. And now changing the angle. Again, Esso, Ramiro closing the day. And now Chulo Guerrero trying to pick it up. Challenged by Simon Zabaleta. Nice pickup by Simon when we're entering the last minute of play. Juan Gris Zabaleta giving some continuity there to link with Ramiro, who was entering the play on the center. Here comes Ramiro trying to hit at goal. The ball stays in behind, and now Facu Sola picking it up for Esso. Challenge there by Simon. Nice angle there by Facundo Sola, head to head against Juan Gris Zabaleta. Let's see who gets there first. And here comes also Ian Galien. The pickup by Ian Galien to take it all the way to the other end. Nice approach now on the near side by Ian Galien, and the pickup by Juan Gris Zabaleta. Here comes Juan Gris, changing the angle, following that back shot. Getting there is going to be Ramiro. Ramiro Zabaleta, the approach there to link with Isabel Loreno. But coming from behind was also Juan Gris Zabaleta to set the equalizer and send the game to an extra checker. Here comes Juan Gris, and the goal scored by Juan Gris Zabaleta to give one more life to Tedelou to set the equalizer here, scoring for the 10th time today. Juan Gris Zabaleta following a good pass by his cousin. The moment for Juan Gris Zabaleta to enter the play in the best possible way to score. So this is HBA rules. Even though the first bell has just gone, they need to play until the end of the game. The ball passing by. Here is going to be Juan Gris Zabaleta with the pickup. Juan Gris again. The marking by Facundo Sola. Turning there. Here comes Facu with the last play of the game. Giving some continuity from behind was Chulo Guerrero. When we listen to the final bell here at field number 2. Wow, what a fifth checker by Tedelou, scoring a 3-0 period. This is how we are going to an extra checker. Esso and Tedelou are tied in 11. We'll be deciding this in extra checker.
La passion. La compétence. L'exclusivité. Le choix dans chaque détail. Le goût des dépassements des soi. Autant de valeurs que Engelfers partage avec l'univers du polo. Et autant de valeurs que nos conseillers Engelfers défendent chaque jour sur leur terrain d'expertise. Être à votre écoute, vous accompagner et vous satisfaire, c'est notre challenge en chaque instant.
So here we are back in Chantilly, ready to enter the extra checker. There on screen, William Harper, and we're gonna take a look at what happened at the end of checker number 5. The goal by Juan Gris Zabaleta, adding a total of 10 to his team and sending the game to extra checker. The pickup by Tedelou's number 3, and now the game will be decided in sudden death. The one who scores will be taking the win. Here we are with the players from Essso back in the field. And now awaiting for the Tedelou players. So the checker by checker progression: 2-all, 4-3, 7-6, 11-8, 11-all into extra checker. Ramiro Zabaleta there on screen, who scored the only goal for his team, who wasn't scored by Juan Gris Zabaleta. On the other side, Facu scored 9 for Essso. Then Will Harper and Chulo Guerrero also scored 1. So here we are, and after this game we'll be back at 3 p.m. with Talandracas and Choque Mole. And then 5 p.m. closing day 1 will be my friend John Kent calling Emblor against Los Dragones Rouge. So now everything is set to get the extra checker underway. There's going to be a throw-in since checker number 5 came to an end on the second bell. And now the game is on. Picking the ball in the back of the lineup was Ramiro Zabaleta, but he was very well challenged by Chulo Guerrero. A great back shot there to send the ball into the danger zone. Now Facu Sola to win it. Here comes Facundo Sola, the marking by Simon. The open back shot to take the danger away. An amazing saving there by Simon Zabaleta. And now again, Will Harper bringing the ball back in. And now to the other end with Ramiro. Ramiro Zabaleta with a strong approach, looking for Juan Gris. Chulo changing the angle here, and now it's going to be Facundo Sola. Facu Sola on that great one, which I believe is the same one as he brought in the fifth. Here comes Ian Galien to win it. The ball stays in behind William Harper to give the win to Essso. The ball passing by, and here comes Facundo Sola to seal the win for Essso, and Facundo Sola scoring to give Essso the opening win of the 2023 Open de France. Facundo Sola with his goal number 10. Here again, Facu celebrating it. And this 12-11 in favor of Essso to start their campaign in this competition in the best possible way. The checker by checker progression to all 4-3, 7-6, 11-8, 11 all, and 12-11. Following that extra checker goal scored by Facundo Sola, who ended up scoring a total of 10 for Essso, the same amount of goals as Juan Gris Zabaleta. And this is how the white jersey team emerged victorious in the opening game of the 2023 Open de France. Now a look at the best moments of the game. This one was the opening goal of the day. Juan Gris Zabaleta following an amazing run from end to end to open the score. Then Will Harper also adding one for Essso. As a matter of fact, it was the only goal he scored, but what a moment. How important it was during the third checker. And then this man, Facu Sola, doing the checker number 5 on that one, I believe, which was the same grey one as he used in the extra checker. And that was during the fourth. And now Juan Gris Zabaleta setting the equalizer to send the game to extra checker. And then Facu Sola ended up sealing the win in favor of Essso after having scored the goal in extra checker. Laporte Bremont there in the back. Field goals 5 by Essso, 4 by Tedelou. Throw-ins 1, 12 and 13. A very tight contest. Fouls committed 10 and 15. Penalties 7 out of 8, 7 out of 9. No safeties, no yellows. Essso are the winners of the opening game of the day and of the competition of the 2023 Open de France. And on behalf of the Polo Line TV production crew, my name is Andres Ugarte. Thank you very much for having joined us. We'll be back in around 1 hour and a half time with Talan Dracas and Shokemole. Till then, thank you very much, and we'll be back soon. Bye bye.